Hey everybody, what is up? It has been a long winter, and if you can tell, the snow is finally melted, gone away. It's first week of May, and yeah, the snow's finally gone away. Probably the most snow we've had in the last at least like 10 years. So you can tell up on the mountain, still a little bit of snow up there, but for the most part it's all gone. And after the snow is gone, then you can see the big mess. Look at this solar panel, got totally, there was so much snow packed on top of it, totally smashed it. So this is kind of like every winter. I think we get better at it every winter as far as like locking everything down and making sure nothing gets broken. This winter I ran antifreeze, RV antifreeze through all the lines here, because last winter I had like 7 breaks in the line, so had to fix that. But yeah, and then we have this huge mess to clean up. Gonna burn all this today. Also discovered that I couldn't, when I got in last night, I couldn't get my door open. So if you notice here, the ground here is swollen. So when I go to shut the door, the deck is all swollen right there. So I'm gonna have to get a little tool that I have, and I'm gonna carve it out and get it so the door shuts nice and easy. Other than that, everything inside is totally fine, nothing damaged. Just a lot to clean up today. And project for this spring is to get these guys up on a mounted up and off the ground. It was my fault once again. I lost another solar panel by just leaving it on the ground. Impact of the snow took that out. And then these were some old panels, which looks like I can still use some of them. Those two got smashed by the snow. But there's a few here I can still use. These panels here, they're a lot older. They don't really put out as much energy. These panels right here are 250 watt, and they supply the house just fine. I have tons of electricity just from these 4. So but yeah, lots of projects, lots of things to fix, things to get cleaned up. This is my water source again. I put this over my pump to protect it from the winter. Every winter I lose a pump, and this time I hope it's all intact and it works, but we'll see. I haven't tried it yet. Got half a tank of water, and looks like my water plumbing thing fell off. I just gotta screw it back on. The snow is literally up this high. So but yeah, so a lot of things to do, this winter. Good news is my heater's working, all that's working great. Everything, like I said, everything inside's been perfect. So so we'll get on with the day. Hey guys, and another fun fact I always like to point out is just how well the let's see if I can get a good picture of this, is I'm always checking my batteries throughout the day. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, and these little puppies, my 4 solar panels out there, are just pumping away. The middle number 27.7 is the battery level voltage of my battery set. These are my batteries, 8 6-volt golf cart batteries. And we're just cruising along. It's a 24-volt system. 9 o'clock in the morning, we're already at 27.8 volts. So now's the time of day where I want to start using power tools, and just because these batteries are just going to keep charging all day long. So this is the time. If I'm going to use a lot of electricity, it's going to be now. And so right now, I'm going to fix this. My door won't shut all the way. You can see where it's scraping the floor. I've got a planer. I'm going to plane some of this off, and I'll take my sander to it, hopefully get this all smoothed out. Like I said, during the winter, this it got soaked with water and it swelled up. And so another thing I'll need to do before next winter is seal this up and waterproof it. And then hopefully we don't have the same problem again next year. So anyway, I'll get started on this. All right guys, we're almost there. There's just a little more sanding here, and the door should be able to shut the way it's supposed to. There's a nail right here I gotta watch out for, but I think we'll be okay. That's gonna do her. Yeah. So here's another piece. All of this was under snow, but at the same time up here we get about 36-mile-an-hour winds sometimes, and it blows everything over. And then so that's how everything got moved around, turned upside down here. All this wood is just awkwardly hanging around, or hanging upside down. And then during this winter, this whole thing was just underground. Well, not underground, but under snow. You couldn't even see it. But I'll put some pictures. You can probably, I don't know if you'll be able to see in the pictures, but you might be able to see what it looks like. But yeah, chore of the day is to clean up all this, get the fire going, get it burning, and get this mess cleaned up.
Show me what we need to do to mount this thing.
So the chore continues. We got so much scrap wood from the demo that we did inside the tiny house when we put up the tongue and groove ceiling. So there's a lot to clean up, a lot to get burned. It's a lot easier than loading this up and hauling it a half hour away to the dump. So we're gonna try to get all this cleaned up, get it burned, burn some garbage while we're at it. That's just a part of living off grid. How's it going? So winter is over and it's time to get the water lines hooked back up. Looks like during the winter my rigged up plumbing here fell off, so we're going to test the lines and we're going to see if we have any leaks or breaks. I did previously, before the freeze and the snow and everything, I did run RV antifreeze through these lines. These lines aren't for drinking water, they're just for for washing hands and the toilet and everything like that. So we're going to check it out today. We're going to hook it up, we're going to pressurize the lines, and we'll see what kind of leaks we got going on. I want to make sure that rubber ring is in there. Yeah. Yeah. about does it. We are about ready to take off for the week. We're gonna come back next week and do a whole bunch more things, but this week's kind of short. It's just a bunch of cleanup, repairs, and just little fixings here and there. But we'll talk to you later.
Get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand, just you and me. Summertime, get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand, let's live our dream.